So this is a snowy Enamorus that my friend has invited me to. And the plan is to solo it without using pretty much any of the last four Pokemon in that team. Um, Almost everything is too slow to solo Enamorus. So I've basically got to use my Dusk mains as much as possible. I had thought about doing these like swap catchers. Um, but basically this was my um, second or third try at this battle, and I had lost the first two, obviously, and quite a few times I would try to swap catch, and the move would just land on the original Pokemon anyway, like this. So I end up just not doing them. So it looks really messy. But in the end, I think just dodging worked better for me for the most part. Yeah, you can see, like, I didn't even swap and it landed on, I could see that the swap had already failed. So here I'm just swapping out because my first Dusk main is almost dead, and I didn't think I could get to the next charge move. So swapping to just make sure I'm not wasting any energy. And I think at this point I'm realizing, let's not mess around with trying to catch any moves on Metagross. Let's just dodge a few moves, tank some, throw my Sunsteel Strikes, and then we're going to re-lobby. So I think that's kind of the plan that formulated through these failed attempts and, that early part of the raid where I was just like, this isn't working for me. I know some players make it work really well, but I think I'm just more confident. Like I can dodge when I want to really well, and I just think for me that works fine. And anything that is really super tight where dodging isn't possible, then I think you do want to swap catch. But I just think that works best on versus like one bar moves. When it's so when there's so many grass knots coming at you, it just makes it really hard. So anyway, Enamorus Solo, I think a couple of people worldwide have managed this with no weather boost at all, but as I only have two Dusk main and one is only level 40, I'm not even anywhere close to that. I mean, I'm not even flipping yellow ahead of the 150 in snow, so there's just no way. I think you need a lot of XL Dusk mains to try it no weather boost, and you need to be really precise with how you're doing the battle and have a lot of patience. And I'm really none of those things, so I'm sticking with snow. Luckily, I have some friends who do get snowy weather because in my part of the UK it's really, really rare, even in winter. So yeah, I have to rely on snow from elsewhere. So at this point, I know I'm going to have to re-lobby for a second time. I've pretty much given up dodging unless I'm already full on energy or gonna die to the move, like here. So I land this Sunsteel Strike and then we go to run away. And I already know, like, I am so far behind. Aiming for a 75-second red flip if I was going to be on time. And as you can see, we don't make it anywhere close. I think it flips red here, so 62 seconds. So I'm very far behind where I need to be, but at least now I don't have to re-lobby again. I am minimizing my dodges and yeah, just trying to land the Sunsteel Strikes as best I can. I think at this point I'm like, okay, I can make one more Sunsteel if I dodge with this Necrozma. This one is obviously level 50, the other one is only level 40. So I decide to go for it to get one more Sunsteel at full power. And here we've just swapped to basically try and give myself time to get to 2 Sunstill strikes with this one before the clock runs out. And at this point, I'm just telling the raid, grass not me, and it doesn't, it's not helpful. So we click this with 4 seconds left, and luckily it does kill with 0 left on the clock. So couldn't have been much closer here. Although at least we got the proper ending to this raid, rather than, you know, it telling me I timed out and then you click back on the gym and you did really win. So yeah, Snowy Enamorus solo done pretty badly. Kind of proves there's a lot of leeway here. As long as you've got a couple of Duskmane, you're probably fine.